Hello, Capricorn. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. I'm here to give you guys an energy check in for this time. Okay. Today happens to be 11/11, November the 11th, 2025. Okay. Um, for those that know anything about 11/11, you guys know that this is the time for gaining your stability, gaining your security and things like that. Okay. Those that are just beginning on the 11/11 because they tend to say 11/11, make a wish. Okay. So a lot of you guys could be feeling like a lot of your wishes could be fulfilled. If not, that's the case. If that's not the case, okay, then you could be wanting to manifest, or maybe you should be trying to manifest some of your desires or your wishes, okay, at this time. This will be the perfect time to manifest things into fruition, all right. Um, 11/11 is Capricorn. It's like a doorway, okay? When you think of 11/11 here and then 11/11 here, you get like these two portals, these four beams that make a portal to an entrance, okay? Other than that, 11/11 is also, it resonates with the number four. All right, so some of you guys could be born in April. You could be resonating or connecting with an Aries, or something could have been significant in Aries season. Also, Taurus. All right. When we think about the number four in Aries season, even though the number four is more of the lovers card, I think the number four, I think, is the lovers card. I gotta tap into that to see, but it also resonates with the emperor. Okay, so number one is the magician. Number two is the high priestess. Number three is, what is number three, y'all? The empress. Number three is the empress, and that is known as Taurus energy. Okay. And then after we get to number three, we get to number four, which is, like I said, I believe that is the lovers energy. Okay. Yeah. All right. So 11/11 reduces down to four, which is the lovers. Four reduces down to two, um, which is the magician. Okay. So a lot of you guys could be in the energy of deciding, or you could be feeling empowered at this time, Capricorn, to where it's like you feel like whatever it is that you, even if you don't feel it, you know what I'm saying? It's like these are the energies that are around you. All right. And it's like whatever it is that you want to manifest when it comes to your partnerships, your soul connections, your stability, your security, okay, instability. I might have said stability already. All right. But when it comes to those things, you could feel like those things are at the forefront of your priorities. All right. So, because of that, you know, you pay more attention to those type of priorities or those type of opportunities that come forth for you. If that resonates with you, then let it resonate. If not, then that was more like a pre-read, okay, for Capricorn. All right. So what I want to do first is I want to check into the higher self oracle deck for Capricorn, okay, and see what the higher self or of the collective of Capricorn is saying at this time. You guys, if I come off a little like I I don't know. My energy has been a little, and I don't know if there is this 1111 portal and me trying to take control of things and the universe trying to, let me know that, everything is not in my control. I don't know if it's that or if it's just things that are actually shifting in my energy and I'm so fixed that I'm not, to the point to where I want to change. So if I come off a little weird, then just know that I'm here, okay? I'm definitely here. I'm definitely here for you guys' reading. All right. I want to share this with you, Capricorn, because it was so weird to me, and nothing like this has ever happened to me before. I got up this morning, and you guys know that regardless of what area of the United States, I'm in the United States, whatever area of the United States that you're in, it's just been cold, okay? I'm in the South, okay? I'm in Georgia, and last night, early this morning, it was very cold, okay? I'm not like the cold, I'm from the cold. I'm from the Midwest, okay? So that's fine. I know how to, relate to it. It's been years. It's been over 20 years since I've been back home to stay. But this morning, when I woke up, I got up. It was like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I had a cup of coffee. And I had my cup of coffee, and then I kind of like sat back on the bed and I kind of relaxed and I started watching the news. And before I knew it, I was out. Okay? I was out. And when I came back through, it was probably not that long, probably like 10, 15 minutes later, I woke back up and I'm like, oh my God. And I felt very heavy, like, I don't know. To me, when now I'm kind of accustomed to timeline shifts. So when I do a timeline shift, I get this heaviness when I sleep, okay? And when I get ready to wake up, I feel new. And then if I was to lay back down, but I woke up and then I ended up falling back to sleep. Like I wasn't trying to lay down and go back to sleep. I wasn't trying to, but at the same time, you know, um, cautious or conscious of manifesting things. So I'm also in that energy. And when I tell you I was out, and when I woke up, it was like a real heavy, deep, like sleep. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the only time that I noticed that after some time, I noticed that I have those type of deep sleeps is when I'm jumping timelines. I don't know what type of timelines I was jumping today. I don't know, like, if somebody was trying to intervene or block my jumps and block me going somewhere. I have no idea. All I know is I felt so drained, but I know to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? So once I did finally come through, it was probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, okay, let me get up. And I started moving around. I thought about my cat. He was in the house because the temperatures were below freezing. So I let him in the house because he likes to be outside. He likes to interact with all the other things outside. So around like 8 o'clock, I let him outside and I didn't feed him. But then when I got up, it was like 1 o'clock. I said, okay, let me get up, feed the cat, let me feed Power. This is that. And I started moving around. I felt better. You know what I'm saying? After I started circulating my energy, um, I've been into this type of energy or this type of lifestyle for a long time. And that has never happened to me before. Like I said, the only time that I have ever felt that type of heavy energy to where I fall asleep and it's a deep sleep normally is because somebody is trying to tap into your energy, okay? Or you're shifting timelines, okay? So I don't know if any of you guys had experienced that or had or will be experiencing that, you know. So if you hadn't experienced that, and it's something that's going on, it's going to happen to you within the next couple of days or a week or so, then just know that more than likely it's you jumping timelines. All right. I can say also Capricorn, and I'm sorry I'm dumping all this onto you guys as a read, but I can also say that um, I feel more liberated. Okay, I do. I feel more liberated than I have in a long time. Okay, so all right. So the card that came out in this deck, Capricorn, it says everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. All right. Sometimes you just have to go through it. Sometimes you just have to trust the process. And that's similar to what I was just saying. You know, I didn't know exactly what was going on with me. You know, and I'm like, Lord, please don't let it be my blood sugar or something like that, because you know, when your blood sugar is high, you tend to sleep, you know. But I'm pretty sure it didn't have anything to do with that. I woke up. I had my coffee like around 8 o'clock, 8 something this morning, and I started watching stuff on TV. I laid down and I relaxed. I don't know. It seemed like my energy was somewhere else. To me, it was the same thing as if I was to experience something to where I was shifting timelines. And sometimes that does drain your energy. Okay. All right. So, Capricorn, it says your dreams are never further than you can reach. Okay. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. Unknown. I don't know what is going on with my tongue. I don't know what's going on, but y'all get what I'm saying, okay? Everything is on the other side of the unknown, all right? Your dreams are never further than you can reach, all right? So, um, some of you guys is going to take for you to actually do some type of deep manifestation to obtain these things or to come into this energy. For some of you guys, it's not even that you have to do anything, they're just coming to you. But it's like they're so foreign, like the energy is so foreign to you that what you're trying to do is, while you're in this sea of the unknown, you're reaching out. You feel like you're sinking. Why it seems like my tongue, like English, is not foreign to me right now? Why is it? Why does it seem like I don't like I'm not speaking? I don't know. But anyway, some of you guys could feel like you're in the sea of, you know, the unknown, and you're reaching out, okay? And when you reach out, you're reaching out into the unknown, all right? So you're in a foreign land. A lot of you guys could be feeling like nothing is resonating with you. Some of you guys could have new beginnings, okay? You could have just started some type of new beginning. You could have let go of a new job, or old job, an old relationship, an old way of thinking, or just, traditions that have to do with your family or your bloodline, okay? These are what they call like ancestral curses. You know what I'm saying? Like bloodline curses. You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys are breaking those because you're seeing that the things that are or had been common to you or your family, it just don't resonate with you. And you really feel like you have to be true to yourself at this time. And you feel like if you continue, I don't know, some of you guys feel like if you continue on this path of what it has been and what it has always been, it's just going to make you more confused. All right. Some of you guys are realizing that you have dreams and desires, but maybe you are going to be the first one within your family, your bloodline, your age group, your company, or whatever, that's going to break some type of a like barrier. Okay. There's something about you, Capricorn, to where you're seeing things in a different way than people around you have been seeing them. And I keep hearing this ringing in my ear. Like earlier it was on my right side, and I heard it twice. When it's on your right side, that's about like divine guidance and stuff like that. When it's on your left side, it's more about spiritual guidance. Okay. So seemed like I kind of picked up some ringing in my left ear. I don't know, downloads or whatever. So let me be open to that as well. And I would ask you guys to be open to what it is that Spirit is saying to you. Even if it doesn't resonate with you right now, it could resonate with you at a later time. Okay? A lot of you guys are on a path of ascension. All right? A lot of you guys have felt indifferent the majority of your life. All right. And this is why you have always kicked against the grain. This is why you have always questioned the things that have been common or normal in your life, your family or your lifestyle, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, I don't know, let it resonate with you the way that it does. Some of you guys could be into like same sex And a lot of people don't get into that. And I'm not saying that I condone it, but I'm not saying that I'm against it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care, because I have people outside of my control to where if they chose that lifestyle and if I love them, then that means that I'm going to have to find it within myself to understand where they are. Whether it's that or, you know, cultural differences, changing your religion, or whatever it could be. Okay. Some of you guys are experiencing some type of major shift. All right. And it's something that is just very abnormal to how you grew up or the way that you were raised. I'm going to get one more. Okay. That one fell right out. Okay. This is the tarot. Some guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be on a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. All right. I don't know. Capricorn, some of you guys, you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I see some of you guys just standing your ground when it comes to what it is that you believe. All right. I see you not being moved. I see you not being deterred, okay, or persuaded by anything outside of yourself, okay? I see that you are equipped for whatever situation this is, okay? You are equipped for it. Nines could be significant. So 9, after August, we have September. Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with a September Virgo or a September Libra. If that's not the case, then it's something that happened in the month of September. Show me more for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah. I see a new opportunity here for you guys, okay? And this is the same wand that this guy is holding in the 9 of Wands. Behind him is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is rapid movement. It's also communication. It's also travel as well, okay? Some of you guys could be thinking about, or could have been thinking about, relocating, okay, moving, because you felt like where you are, okay, or where you were, people just didn't get you. They didn't understand you. And you felt like, you know, you don't have to waste your energy and your time explaining your viewpoint to other people. Like, who are they? Like what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I don't see things the way that you see them. I don't feel the way that you feel. So therefore, I'm moving on. And some of you guys could have people in your energy. This could be family, co-workers. It could be anybody, lovers. Okay. And they're like, no, like I need an explanation. Or you may feel like you owe people an explanation, or the old part of you, the old version of you, Capricorn, could have felt like, you know, someone needed a explanation, or maybe someone that felt like they deserved an explanation from the way that you changed. Not that you did them any wrong, okay, but you just changed, and someone wants to come back and ask you, what was it that made you see things differently, okay? Not to make you defensive on how you see things and you view things and the way that you want to live your life. But sometimes people don't understand that things can change overnight. Things can change overnight, whether it's for the good or whether it's just, you know, And I don't want to really say for the bad, but you know, sometimes people just move on. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, okay, that is still growing, still trying to figure themselves out because the card came out in the reverse, okay? Some of you guys, you are still in the learning phase, Capricorn, of gaining that inner strength and that courage and that determination and that confidence to walk in your truth, all right? And Spirit is saying, just continue to be true to yourself. I hope this is resonating with you guys. All right. I didn't know that. I wanted to go live. I wanted to go live yesterday. All right. But that didn't happen. So now I'm here and I'm live today for you guys, Capricorn. Okay. Like I said, some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. Some of you guys could be on the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. But I definitely see a new beginning here, okay? This could have to do with your career. All right? This could have to do with your career. Some of you guys, either you want to step out and start on a new journey, or you want to welcome someone in on this journey that you're on. All right? And it's like you feel like if you do allow this person or these people to come in, then you feel like it's going to be some type of a chaos. I hope this is resonating for you guys. All right. Let me get 2 or 3 more cards from the tarot, and then we're going to jump into what's the tea. All right, Capricorn. I hope this is resonating for you guys. I'm not really picking up on you guys' energy like that. Okay. And that's odd for me. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Leo. All right. If this has nothing to do with Leo, this has something to do with your inner strength, your confidence, your willpower. Okay. Some of you guys feel like you have to know that people accept or they, agree with you with what it is that you want to do. Okay. Some of you guys are coming out of that energy of feeling like, okay, well, I got to know that other people agree with me. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not alone. Okay. Some of you guys could be starting a new journey to where you're like, I don't care whether people agree with me or not. I'm doing what I feel like is right for me, or I feel like I'm doing what is right for the people around me. But overall, I just feel like I'm doing what is right. Okay? So, Capricorn, a lot of you guys are definitely doing what you feel like is right. I'm picking up a lot of fire energy here. We have the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and then we have the Strength card. Strength is related to Leo, okay? But if it has nothing to do with a zodiac sign, like I said, this has everything to do with your self-confidence, all right? Some of you guys felt guarded, okay, because of some things that you had to go through in your past, all right? And you weren't able, and you probably didn't know this, but you probably just realized that after you kind of like came into yourself slowly but surely, you stopped um, trying to get other people's approval for the decisions that you make in your life. You stop trying to do things for, um, what is this? Like the praise of others, okay, around you. All right. And a lot of you guys are just coming to the energy to where it's like, regardless of who is around you or who accepts you for who you are, as long as you feel that way about yourself. So some of you guys could have been on a healing journey when it comes to um, accepting yourself, Capricorn. Okay. Some of you guys had to actually come to a point to where you accept yourself, to where you didn't need the approval of people around you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who they are. All right. All right, we're going to tap into what's the T. And after that, we're going to end. I hope you guys are connecting with the read. You know, I find that when I'm not connecting as a reader, that, that doesn't mean that the message is not getting out to the collective. And this is for the collective of Capricorn. Capricorn, you guys are an earth sign, okay? You guys are all about, taking care of business, okay? You love your family, you love your children. If you guys have children, then 9 times out of 10, your children are going to come before you, okay? Some of you guys could be going through a lesson about, not trying to get people to accept you on that surface level, okay? Some of you guys are like, okay, if you can't accept me and my children or what I got going on, like, actually not on a surface level, like, I don't care what it look like, so to me, when it comes to those surface level connections, until you get down to it, this is like people that are applying for certain positions, until they actually get in it. And then people are like, oh, okay, nah, I'm digging up dirt, so be mindful of that as well, Capricorn, that at some point, people can always dig up dirt. I don't care what time of the year I'm reading for Capricorn. Capricorn is always too busy. They too busy winning. They working. They trying to build businesses. They're taking care of their family. Okay. 9 times out of 10, Capricorns are not concerned with the he say, she say. Okay. Now, does the he say, she say piss Capricorn off? It does, because they work so hard to build a so-called image to where people can see, look, this is what I'm about. Okay. You either accept me or you don't. All right. And then you get these people that like to come in and be like, okay, well, what about this? What about that? What about that? And to Capricorn, that kind of pisses them off, because I'm pretty sure that at some point they have put it out there and they have cleared their name. I don't know if that resonates with you. Capricorn, what's the T on you guys' energy? What is the T on the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Cross watchers, you guys are welcome. Also, do not forget to find out what your North Node is, okay? And this is how you work towards your higher self, all right? So some of you guys could be finding out that your North Node is in Capricorn, which means that your South Node is in Cancer. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Show me the energy of Capricorn. Other than this, you guys are too busy winning. All right. You're not really concerned with what other people are out here saying, Whether they're saying about you or they're saying it about other people, mutual friends, family members, co-workers, or whatnot. Some of you guys are like, look, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay? Yeah. It says your light irritates their demons. Some of you guys are on a very high vibrational path right now. Okay? Because you're coming into your higher self. All right? And I feel like your higher self, Capricorn, is actually what people consider the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not a Capricorn. I don't have Capricorn in my chart. You know what I'm saying? Not much at all. At all. I have, the Midhaven, which is Capricorn, the 10th house, and all that. But I don't have things in my 10th house. I don't have Capricorn in my chart at all. Okay? I don't know what that means, but Capricorn, some of you guys are just, you're coming off as foreign to some people. They don't understand how you move. All right. Some of you guys move off of impulse. Some of you guys just move because you know that in the past, when you didn't do these things, that certain other things would happen. Okay? And I know that regardless of your sign, this would happen, this would occur anyway. But Capricorn, for some of you guys, you're just like, listen, I learned my lesson. I'm trying to be self-sufficient. Okay? Not just for me, but for the people in my energy that I actually care about. Okay? Show me Capricorn, please, so I can get up off of here. I'm ready to go, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Show me Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What's the T on Capricorn? Somebody said I ain't got no T on my name. Some of you guys don't have a T in your name. Okay. Anything. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with a karmic partner from the past that could be coming back your way. Okay. Just be mindful that if you have someone coming back from your past and you felt like at that time you were in love with that person, or you would have did anything to make it work with that person, and especially if that person stepped away from you, or you had to step away from that person because of your mental health or your emotional health, and it's been some time, for some of you guys, this person is coming back. Okay? This person is coming back, and this is only because this person is in a cycle of bad karma for themselves. Okay? Now, I can't say whether I believe that karma is good or bad, especially when it comes to actually what karma means. Okay? But for some of you guys, this person is reaping what they sowed. I'll say that. All right? For some of you guys, whoever this person is, whether it was an actual romantic relationship or family or a friend, a close friend, Capricorn, someone is coming back into your energy and they're trying to get back close to you. They miss your energy as far as the way that you took care of them. Okay? Some of you guys, you put on that GOAT energy, okay, for this person. All right? And this person felt like, they started over time to feel like they were obligated. They were entitled. Not obligated, but they were entitled to your energy. All right? And I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. All right? This energy is a little off. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited until after 11/11, and maybe I should have rested. But I do want to keep up with my readings for you guys. All right, I wasn't doing much of anything today. But Capricorn, if you don't get anything else out of this read, I need for you to understand that there have been some people that have been obsessed with you, whether they want to admit it or not. And whether they made you feel like you were all that to them or not. Because a lot of times these people that know your worth, they're, and especially if they're not narcissists, they're not going to let you know that you are top tier. All right. They're going to try and make you feel like you're either normal or less than normal. All right. These people, they come into your life to test your character or to try to make you understand that, or to know your worth. I would say that. Okay. Some of you guys have someone coming in from your past. I don't know how far back from your past this is. Okay. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. Or Gemini. But whoever this person, I don't know whether they have toxic energies now, but in the past they did. For some of you guys, they hadn't healed completely. They hadn't healed, all right? And now they're coming back to you because of this Mercury retrograde energy, which is in the sign of Jupiter, all right? Keep that in mind. Jupiter, the sign of Sagittarius resonates with Jupiter. Expansion, growth, okay? So some of you guys, someone could see you as growing and flourishing. All right. So you could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could have Libra or Taurus in your chart. Okay. So I'm picking up like Venus energy or Jupiter energy. All right. So for some of you guys, this person used to call you their good luck charm. You know what I'm saying? Or they would reverse it on you because they were that manipulative, and they would like try to make you tell them that they were your good luck charm. That's very specific. Okay. So you would know exactly who this is that's coming back towards you. But the thing about it is, Capricorn, some people come into our lives to break us. Okay. Some people come into our lives to make us. Okay. Some people come into our lives to build with us. But whoever this person came into your life and they had no intention on building with you or making you feel like you were a good person. Okay. This person had a lot of hate, harm, and pain in their energy, and they wanted to project that onto you. And for some of you guys, they did that. I don't know. I'm not liking this energy. I don't like a lot of negative energy. And when I start picking up on a lot of negative energy, it just makes me want to shut down. Okay. Some guys, like I said, you're dealing with I see Gemini, I see Scorpio, I see Aries, I see Leo, okay, and perhaps some Taurus or Sagittarius energy. All right. I'm out of here. I gotta go.